Good afternoon, dear students. Till now, we were discussing about the Mendelian disorders, and these disorders are related to single gene mutation, right? And we were about to discuss the last example of that, and that is phenylketonuria. Phenylketonuria is an inborn error of metabolism. That means by birth, that particular individual will have a problem in the metabolism. It's an autosomal recessive trait, so they are connected with the autosomes and they will only express if it is in a recessive condition. Now, in the normal human being, phenylalanine amino acid can convert into tyrosine with the help of enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase. Now, what if somebody is having phenylketonuria? So, in that condition, there will be a mutated gene available in that individual, and that mutated gene will not be able to synthesize enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase. अगर phenylalanine hydroxylase synthesize नहीं होगा, that means there will be accumulation of phenylalanine into the individual's body, and that accumulation is not a good sign because phenylalanine may convert into phenylpyruvic acid, and that will directly accumulate into the human brain, which creates a problem related to human brain. Number 1, mental retardation, problems into the mental processes. Number 2, kidney dysfunction. Number 3, through urine will also secrete phenylpyruvic acid because there will be poor reabsorption by kidney. Basically, kidney phenylpyruvic acid को reabsorb नहीं कर पाएगा, so that phenylpyruvic acid gets secreted by urine continuously. Now we will look into the chromosomal disorders. अब तक हमने जो भी डिसऑर्डर्स देखे थे वो जेनेटिक डिसऑर्डर थे, जो सिंगल जीन म्यूटेशन की वजह से होने वाले डिसऑर्डर्स थे. ये डिसऑर्डर्स क्रोमोसोम नंबर के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है. फॉर एग्जांपल, इन अ नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग वी हैव 46 क्रोमोसोम total 23 pairs. Now, less than 46 or more than 46, due to some reason, less than 46 or more than 46, it may create some problem into the human body. Let's see what are the causes of chromosomal disorder. So, number 1, failure of segregation of chromosomes during the cell division. That will lead to loss or a gain of extra chromosome. You already know about the meaning of segregation. During the cell division processes, there will be segregation of chromosome. Let's say these are 2 chromosomes, right? They will segregate and they will be separate. Due to some reason, if both of them they will be together, there will be a problem, right? Because in ideal process it must get segregate properly. Any error in this segregation process will lead to a problem. We call it as a aneuploidy, right? Now, either a loss of chromosome or a gain of extra chromosome. Let's try to understand one small example. Example is Down syndrome. In the disorder Down syndrome, an individual will gain an extra chromosome on chromosome number 21. We call it as a 21 trisomy. What it means? एक इंडिविजुअल है जिनके टोटल 46 क्रोमोसोम है, राइट? उसमें से जो 21 नंबर का क्रोमोसोम है वहाँ पे एक एक्स्ट्रा क्रोमोसोम ऐड होता है. दैट इज़ वाई वी कॉल gain of extra chromosome on chromosome number 21, and we call it as a 21 trisomy. Is that clear? Now, there is also another problem. We call it as a polyploidy. We know it very well. It is due to the failure of cytokinesis after the telophase of cell division. आपको पता है सेल डिवीजन की प्रोसेस जब फिनिश होती है उसमें लास्ट स्टेज है टीलोफेज, जहाँ पे 2 सेल एक दूसरे से अलग होते हैं. In the case of polyploidy, what will happen, instead of separating there will be only one cell and DNA already double हो चुका है, already replicate हो चुका है. So it will be having the extra set of chromosome. You can see it results in increasing the whole set of chromosome. Set means 2 and we call it as a polyploidy. Usually we see this condition in most of the plants. Well, we are already aware about this. The total number of chromosome into the human body is actually 46. That means 23 pair. Out of that, 22 pairs are autosomes and 1 pair is sex chromosome. Let's try to understand two simple conditions in the case of chromosomal disorder. Number one is trisomy. What is the meaning of trisomy? Tri means 3, right? So it's an addition of extra chromosome to a pair. मतलब ऑलरेडी 2 क्रोमोसोम अवेलेबल थे, उसके साथ एक और क्रोमोसोम हम ऐड करते हैं, सो दे विल बिकम 3 and that is what we call trisomy. For example, we have 2 X chromosome available and we are adding one more extra, trisomy. We already have X and Y but we are adding extra X chromosome, so that is also trisomy. I hope you guys are clear on this. Second condition is monosomy. Monosomy means losing one chromosome from a pair. अगर हमारे पास क्रोमोसोम की एक पेयर है, 2 क्रोमोसोम अवेलेबल है, and if you lose one, we call it as a monosomy. For example, look at here, XO. There is no availability of second X chromosome, so this condition is monosomy, right? And both trisomy and monosomy leads to some serious consequences into the human body. And now we'll have to see ऐसे कौन से serious consequences है जो ट्राइसोमी मोनोसोमी की वजह से हो सकते हैं, right? So we'll take few example of disorders. We call it as a chromosomal disorders.